We're here at Bradley Beach Bowling Alley, and this bowling alley is unique because it has a ground round, if you remember from the 80s, and that was a big restaurant. So while I'm waiting for my burger, we're going to look at this book that I bought, West Jersey Rails, a series of stories about Southern New Jersey Railroad history. And this book is special because it gives some Cumberland County local railroad history, and this here is a picture at the Diamond at Vineland, you know, where the CNJ and the Conrail tracks, you know, that go along the boulevard. This guy here is coming away from Gerresheimer Glass, so this is a special picture. And one of the stories I wanted to do on this book was about Bridgeton. About the Bridgeton branch. I'm going to read this portion to you because I don't feel that not enough attention is given to our local area. Thank you.
You're welcome. Fresh with food.
Awesome. On February 26, 1949, all mail service was withdrawn from the Bridgeton branch. The West Jersey Terminal Railroad began from a point north of the Irving Avenue station in Bridgeton, where an A&P store, or I already told you, is now located. From here, the line extended a distance of 1.7 miles to Lemon, which no longer exists, and Pearl Streets, which is much closer to the Bridgeton downtown and a county courthouse. Work began on September 1st, today's date, 1887, and trains were running in February of 1888. The construction extended trackage 8,950 feet southward, using 139 tons of steel rail and 4,148 cross ties. In addition, approximately 1.6 miles of company sidings and 1/4 of a mile of private sidings were built, which materially aided in the development of freight traffic. 75 acres of ground were purchased, and a new station was built at Irving Avenue, just east of the present Bridgeton Hospital. At the new terminus, a wooden shed was built and used until the present brick structure was completed and opened for business in 1893. Both the original passenger station at Irving Avenue and the wooden shed at the new Pearl Street location were later used as freight stations. The West Jersey Terminal Railroad still stands today, but without trains or tracks. It has been refurbished and is now being used as the Cumberland County Tourist Center. Does that look familiar? A northbound Bridgeton branch local, probably train 878, is heading to Glassboro on a snowy morning in the late 1930s. Reading Camelback Atlantic, such as P5 number 344, shown here, were often assigned to the Bridgeton branch at this time. The last car on the train is a combination RPO baggage car. A mailbag has just been handed from the RPO car.
Did you order?
No, I didn't.
No.
A mailbag has just been handed from the RPO car at Houston on the morning trip to Bridgeton. The train 877 had an interesting consist this day about 1940. PRSL motor car 401 and an RPO baggage car lay over at Glassboro in the early 1940s. The PRSL acquired number 401 from the PRR in 1935. The 74-seat Westinghouse car was removed from service in 1952, not long after passenger service was discontinued on the Bridgeton branch. Incidentally, this bowling alley, Bradley Beach Bowling Alley, is located, the railroad tracks are right behind the lanes. I'll take a shot of those in a minute, but Let's see. See that little thing of water there? It's like right about there where that little dot is there. That's about where we are. These are the Bradley Beach railroad tracks, and I believe Amtrak uses these too.